Hey, greetings folks. Welcome back to my channel. This is Chris, and today I'm going to talk about PLNs, personal learning networks, and how to use social media for doing micro PD, micro professional development. Now, I use Twitter quite often. I don't use it as often as I used to a couple years ago. However, I still use it once in a while to get some good articles and look out for what's trending in educational technology. Now, if you're into something completely different, it could be a personal interest, professional interest, you can be on Twitter without having to tweet. And a lot of people don't realize that. When I first started Twitter, I was like, I don't tweet. I don't have anything to say. You know, some people say too much. But how was it explained to me? It was that, get on there, start looking up topics that interest you, and you'll start following people who do the same things that you're into. Like personally, I'm into photography, so I started following a bunch of people who are photographers on Twitter who find out some really cool articles, tips, tricks, and they share those out through their tweets. Now, with that said, with educational technology, same thing. I'm interested in that to where if I wanted to do a search, here I'm logged into Twitter in a web browser. You could be using a mobile browser as well. But if I typed in a hashtag, which is an organizer, it's like a container to separate and filter out different topics. I do hashtag EdTech, and I'm going to search for that. And here I get the latest in everyone who's ever tweeted with a hashtag in their tweet for EdTech. And so here I've got Dell Education. Ooh, one of my favorites, the Yammer wheel, the pedagogy wheel. This is developed by Dr. Ruben Puentedura. Still, if you want to find out like what apps you want to use for different activities, also pertains to Bloom's, you can check that out. So down here is the article. I click on that, and it takes me to the article for that. Very cool. And some people share out infographics and whatnot. So Twitter is a very powerful tool in using that. Let's move on. I'm going to go into Facebook. You can do a personal learning network using Facebook. So here I'm in a group called Technology Integration for Teachers. It's a public group. Anyone can join it. And when you join this, you can put out feelers for questions and, hey, does anyone have any good ideas on this? Here, a friend of mine, Rachel Langenhorst from Iowa, says, hey, if you can't beat them, join them. Here's a great function for fidget spinners. So, excellent tool. Moving internally, if you want to use something in-house to where it's not public, no, not totally public. This is throughout the state of South Dakota for K-12 education. Here's Yammer, and I've done some videos on Yammer before. Great tool to use. One of my favorites, also Pinterest, many teachers' favorites as well. So if I do educational technology, I'm looking up a Pinterest search on this. Here I'm getting tons of infographics on this. 10 easy ways to integrate technology in your classroom. Boom. And you can pin that, save it to your board for later. Some people like go way overboard, but it is what it is. 20 new ways to use Google Classroom. So look at that. This is a great, and like I said, micro PD is kind of where I like to take things. I don't like to sit for like hours on end through PD. Sometimes that's necessary. You can't get away from that. However, with this, tools like this, personal learning networks, and using social media is an excellent way to keep driving your own personal, professional goals forward. And so that's all I want to keep it short today. If you have any other further questions on this, please reach out to me. As always, thank you for watching. And if you have any ambition to keep watching more of my videos, please click on the subscribe button and check out for further content. So thanks much, and have a great rest of the day.